This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutation, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we went to trial in Law and Order SV or Star Wars U or something like that, and we were able to save our Jolie's friend from the gallows as we put aside our pride or perhaps any sense of justice to save him. Was it worth it? Well, it's for you to decide, because we never see Sunry and his wife again, at least in the story, but you can make up your own headcanon about that if you want. But now for us to explore a few more little tidbits of this city before we get on with the actual plot of the game. Don't worry, we're almost done with it. We just got one more thing to deal with, and that's the swoop racing. Hooray! Now we get to deal with that. Yeah, and like on Tatooine, there's 3 swoop races that you can deal with to get some money, and you can redo the fast race to earn some money. So swoop racing, other than Pazak, because there are a couple of Pazak players that you can keep playing to earn money, but swoop racing is the other way to earn money in this game. So keep that in mind. If you want to kind of earn money in this game, I mean, you have to be somewhat decent at swoop racing, which is I'm okay. Like a couple episodes, or quite a few episodes ago when I was on Tatooine, I had trouble with that one, getting the final one. I still have yet to go back and try to master that track. I'll do it eventually, and I'll try to show my successful run off screen. But for now, let's talk to some of the folks here about swoop racing. Greetings, human. Have you come here to watch the swoop races? I find they're an excellent way to relieve stress. And in my business, I need all the stress relief I can get. Is that Steve Bloom? I think it is. Sounds like him anyway. Muttering alien gibberish. Who are you? My name is Vec. I work for KotOR, a merchant who deals in very rare expensive art. He serves as the go-between for buyers and sellers throughout the galaxy. I serve as Ithoric's security advisor, a highly demanding job. The fact that Ithoric seems to delight in suffering and berating me makes it even more difficult. You're wearing a Sith uniform. Are you with the Sith? To be honest, no, not really. I just wear this uniform to gain respect. People are less likely to give me trouble if they think I might be Sith. Well, the fact that you're an alien means you're probably not, but yeah, whatever. Don't you think the Sith might take exception to that? Well, maybe, I guess, but the Sith here on Manan aren't about to do anything to get them in trouble. Now, if it means getting sanctions against their KotOR shipments. As long as I don't actually say I'm with the Sith, they don't seem to mind. So I use the outfit to give me the psychological edge I need. Being Ithoric's security advisor isn't easy. Job doesn't sound that hard to me. I guess I can see how that would be very stressful. You can't even begin to imagine how hard it is to deal with the galaxy's cultural elite. They're like spoiled children, throwing tantrums whenever they don't get their way. And Ithoric is the worst of them all. You idiot, Vec. How could you be so stupid, Vec? He thinks my job is easy. But I'd like to see where he'd be without me. I'm sorry for that outburst. I came here to relax, but just talking about work is making me tense. So allow me to wish you a civil good day, so I can get back to watching the races. That seemed pointless. There must be a quest involved with that. Hello. Ooh, a female Twi'lek. How are you doing, honey? Oh. Well, if you're a racer, you know by seducing. Never mind then. I would call you a word, but I would call you a bad word, but I don't feel like cursing today. Oh, whoa. Game went a little freaky there for a second. I think these are the fight coordinators. I got my way, Jolie. Hey, didn't see you afuera. Are you here as a specter, or will you be between the swoop fields as a contender? I am interested in racing. I'm sure you are. We are welcome all racers regardless of professional status. We are trying to maintain a full field of competitors. Of course, with the destruction of Terrace, we're in a bit of a rebuilding phase. Our sector champion was one of the casualties there. I won the season opener on Terrace. I hesitate to believe that Sith interference disrupted my holofeed that might have verified your story. We only know that all on Terrace were lost. You're welcome to prove your skills here, regardless of experience. The course is open to any that means to participate. Under credits must be paid for each official time attempt that you make. This amount is due before each race. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about the rewards. Races on Manan course are organized in the Galactic Standard 3-round system. Each round pays differently. Tatooine uses tiers instead of rounds. Why the difference? Tatooine is not recognized. It won't be while Mota insists on refusing to accept the galactic standards. When the circuit is reestablished, he will fall in line. Here, Manon, round 1 is the domain of hobbyists and amateurs. I mean, no disrespect that, they just can't afford the faster swoops yet. Round 2 is populated by the beginning tourist racers. They have decided to invest in the sport and are attempting to make it pay. Round 3 is usually only attainable by seasoned professionals. There may be exceptions, but only rarely. What does each round pay? One round pays 500, round 2 pays 2,000, and round 3 is 5,000. These are relative standard values for the sport. Each round is paid out only once per tournament. The leader that shows dominance in all 3 is named Sector Champion. Describe the current crop of racers. Sparse, Terra took a great many racers when it was destroyed, including our Sector Champion Selkath on Danix. Currently, our biggest attractions are Cassandra Mattel and Hook de Dax. They are the only touring professionals present for this tournament. But even with such suspicious competition, KotOR is the racer getting the biggest response. He's a local favorite and very talented. Okay, let's see what else he has to say. Give me the basics on how to race, although we already know. Of course, it's laid out in buoys across the ocean surface of Manon. You race against time set by others and no other swoops on the track. Your bike likely has a standard 5 gears to shift through. As your speed increases, watch the indicators in the lower left to know when to shift. Shifting at the wrong time and your swoop will accelerate poorly or slow down. Shift correctly and you'll optimize your performance. You can also steer over swoop boosters along your route. They will increase your speed and substantially for a short time. Ah. See, this place actually gives you a couple of ideas of how to actually race. None of the actual races actually describe certain details that you need to know about. So, are there any hazards on the race? There are obstacles that you must watch out for. Steering over floating bullies won't damage your bike while slow you down. Huh. Alright, well, we'll come back to you later. Very well. Alright, so we got some info about swooping. Yep, another side quest is open. Swoop racing again. Except this is a Manon version. Hello there, you looking to book the swoop race for a practice run? That'll be a small positioning fee of 20 credits to have your swoop bike ready. Yeah, with safe scumming, there's no reason to do that, by the way. Why is there a fee? We find that racers are more careful with their funding the course with each race. Besides, you must defray maintenance costs somehow. And please, no haggling. I'm not authorized to get a discount even if I wish to. Can't force persuade him? Aw, man. Everything in the game has resistance or no reason to do it. Oh well, no thanks. Very well, goodbye. Alright. Let's talk to KotOR, the guy who's apparently next in line to be the super awesome of awesome of swoop racing. Just like a NASCAR racer. They're taking another left turn. Hello there! You probably want to talk to the professional racers. They are in the Racers Lounge, the room just to the east. They don't usually associate with amateur racers like me. I'm probably giving up soon anyway. Oh, I thought you were the... Or did I misread their comment about KotOR? Alright, never mind then. I must have misread it. You sound pathetic. Very sad. Just answer my questions. Man, too many dick responses. I just want to ask a few questions. Oh, it's what I can. I don't think I'll be going back out on the track. What's bothering you? I'm not getting any better out there. I race hard and I think I have good skills, but I just can't afford to keep up with the professionals. Man, you just need a lot of advertisement on your swoop bike. They'll cover the money cost. This swoop box is modified with the best equipment. There's only so much you can do with borrowed toolkit and standard parts. I can't afford to make this my life. I want to keep going, but without money, you don't win. If you don't win, you don't get money. How much do you think you need? It's not your problem to worry about. I shouldn't even be bothering you with this. The 500 credits I need is my problem, not yours. We can't give him the money. I don't know if that gives you light responses, though. Is there no way you can earn the money? I saved all my wages from the processing plant to buy my swoop in the first place. I don't have anything to spare. Well, let's be nice to him. Let's give it to him. Why give a poor fellow a shot, right? Here, I can give it to you. You're giving me 500 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. I'd have to save for months to get anywhere near that much. Yeah, we're adventurers. We get money all the time. Thank you, I mean it. I'll get them working on my swoop right away. Maybe I can prove my round one time after all. Come back to East Alto in a day or so. After the changes are made, I hope it helps. Maybe I'm not good enough. I guess we'll see. Well, at least we did a good deed. Although that hurts us in the long run because, you know, he can actually race against us. But we feel better about it. Alright, but don't take too long. I want to get my swoop upgrade done soon so I can get back to racing. Use the money I gave you to upgrade. I'll see if putting credits gave me a swoop bike as well, but I don't know if it'll be. I just may not be good enough. I think that's the same thing. Thank you either way. I mean it. Oh, maybe you did. Sorry for not reading that. Has been on a good course for racing? I don't know, but it's been hard to keep up with the professional races. Maybe it's in the course, maybe it's me. I'm not doing very well. I haven't raced anywhere else, but I'll probably just do as bad as on another track. How long have you been at this? Not long, but I don't know how much more I can be putting in. I think I've gone as far as I can go. Except we just gave you money, so you're probably fine, at least for a bit. You can tell me about the other racers. Hookta Jax and Cassandra Mattel are the only two professionals here right now. They keep to themselves in the races lounge. The only thing I can really say about them is I'll never get close to beating them. Should probably just give up racing. Yeah, I guess he's kind of stuck on a loop because even though we've given him the credits, it's not officially pointed out. So, all right, let's see. I think we're good. All right. Ooh, sorry. Need a bit more sleep. I have to leave. Goodbye. See you around the track. Okay, we do get light side points for giving him money. I wasn't sure. I tend to forget little details. Oh, good morning. I love you guys.
Who is you? Hookta Jax, that's me. Says you should step back because pro racers like me are important. So you leave me alone so as I can get race ready. It's important meditation stuff.
Just answer my mission to make it quick. Better show me some respect, piggy. I just want to ask some questions.
Yeah, okay. You keep it short. I have no reason to talk to you.
What about I ask about you in racing?
Okay, maybe I say something, or maybe not. Hookta Jax doesn't give secrets out.
Is Banana a good coach for racing?
The track is pretty good. It's too wet, but it's all in the ocean, so you're gonna have that. Better to hit waves than rocks, I guess. This track is all there is until the circuit is up again. Terrace took the best racers. I suppose Tatooine.
What's wrong with Tatooine?
I'm not going back to Tatooine. Ever. Hookta Jax is better than that, this bull.
When were you there?
That's none of your business. You stop asking about it. You stop.
How long have you been at this?
Lots of years. I got swoop back after we raided. I mean, I got my swoop when someone left it to me. There's Dad. I had me too.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. I ain't not saying anything more.
Yeah, that sounds good. What can you tell me about the other racers?
I just know that I'm better than all the rest. If you bet even more pros here, Cassandra's okay, but she's weak little. Guido's here too, but he didn't got what we got.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he doesn't have the best swoop. He can have skills all over the floor, but his swoop goes slow. You go slow. You go slow.
I see. Well, let me ask you another question.
Why? Sure talk when we get going. Here, can hurry up. Stop soon.
Do you know much about me, Dad?
I know if we do anything wrong and get locked up, seems like firing criminals is a great way to bring in the credits. I'm surprised they even let us race. Wouldn't want the crowds to get too excited. Excitement make people unpredictable or something.
I see. Well, I'll see you later.
Yeah, you go. Don't leave me alone.
By the way, you're the voice I'm doing for you. It's hurting my throat. Hey, Cassandra. Ooh, another. Wait, did I just see your twin sister in the other room? Oh, wait, that's because, you gotta cut corners and use similar models. My bad.
What do you want? I don't waste time with fans. So if this is about an autoprint, forget it. You can buy one when I get more made up. Leave me alone. I need time to prepare for my races.
Man, why do all the female Twi'leks give me lip today? And why are you wearing a dancer's outfit, lady? I thought you were a swoop bike race. Oh, wait, sorry. Same models. Save your attitude. Answer my questions. Sounds like you need a lesson. Oh, man, I really wish I was playing Darkside. I just want to ask a few questions.
Well, get it over with.
I want to ask about you in racing.
Of course you do. Everyone wants time with the fabulous Cassandra Matil. There just isn't enough of me to go around.
Oh, you're high and mighty, aren't you? Is man a good course for racing?
It was, but I can't seem to get a break lately. Hookta has been holding me off, and all he does is run over everything. But this place is all there is, until the circuit recovers from the loss of Taris. It's going to take a while.
There are no other tracks?
Not within reasonable traveling time. I heard there was a startup on Tatooine, but I'll stick with the legitimate tracks. Thank you very much.
What do you mean by that?
Huts aren't to be trusted. That's all I'll say.
You know that's racist, right? How long have you been at this?
2 years. But that's more than enough time to know the secrets behind this sport. It's all about the image you portray.
You know, the funny thing is I say that, but Hutt's in every single book, media, whatever, have all been like that. So it's not a, oh, you're just picking at every single one. It's like, no, like the game or the series of Star Wars clearly says that all Hutts act like gangsters. Like it's it's pretty funny when you think about that. What do you mean by that?
Hukta is the thug. People like him because he's mean. I'm the pretty one, the one that people want to take home. Even if we don't win, we're easy to remember. That keeps the fans coming back. So race organizers want us at their tracks. Local racers don't bring in off-world crowds. They need us. At least they would if there was still a functioning circuit.
Can you tell me about the other races?
Hukta Jax is the only other professional here besides me. He got where he is by making sure everyone knows he's the toughest racer out there. I don't know any of the other racers. I guess there's Queedle, the local favorite. He won't amount to much.
What makes you say that?
You need money to compete. Maybe he's got some skills, but he just doesn't have the best bike. It's that simple.
I already gave him money for that, so he should be beating everyone's butts after this.
Yes, hurry it up.
I think I've asked you everything. Oh, what do you know about Manon?
I know that if you do absolutely anything wrong, you get locked up. Seems like finding criminals is a great way to bring in the credits. I'm surprised they even let us race. Wouldn't want the crowds to get too excited. Excitement makes people unpredictable or something.
Huh, Ahukta said the exact same thing. Weird. Anyway, I have to leave.
Don't
Goodbye.
hurry back.
I'm going now. You don't have to talk to me anymore. Alright, well, let's see what our, let's see what this panel says. Oh, these are the results, so we can figure out, like, what our, 2382, whoops. Let's see, what's Hukta, 2250, Cassandra, 22, or 23. So, in the end, before the final round of stuff, I need to beat 2250 to get the best time overall. Interesting. Alright. Well, yeah, well, let's do some racing. Why not? It's been a while since I've gotten to let loose for a second, so let's go ahead and save it before we do that, so that way we can save scum it if we decide to, if we end up sucking. Which might, well, it may not happen on the first round, but it will happen on the second or third one for sure. Alright, I'm ready to race. Very well, but before we place your swoop in the starting position, I must collect the $100 credit fee. Lowering the fee would encourage new racers. I'm sorry, but I can't make that exception in this case. Let's see if we can keep doing it. There we go. I would tend to agree. We already have a number of racers that are struggling. I'll drop the fee to 50. Alright, we'll pay the 50. Very good, Off-Worlder. Now we must determine what times we'll be trying to beat. Let's have a look at standings. Queedle's a local favorite, but this isn't much of a race. His swoop simply is a professional quality. Time to beat 2382. Tonight, swoop racing fans, we have a race about to commence. Show your respect for the newcomer challenges Queedle from round 1 racing. I guess maybe we have to sleep or leave to get his times to be improved, because I could have swore that improving his times makes him actually beat Dax. Like he actually is a bit faster than him, and so you have to get like a slightly better time. But yeah, maybe I might have to actually either leave the planet or something like that for that to take effect. All right, let's see how well we can do this one. It's a fine start, I think. A little too difficult. Oh, crap. And a buoy. Crap, another buoy. Uh-oh. Well, I failed that time. Alright, looks like I've got to step up my A game this time. Because, that wasn't very good at all. I think it's because I hit the 2 buoys, of course, you know. Because well, it was like 2382, and I got like 25 something. So yeah, I've never been that great at these swoop things. I like playing them. I think it's a fun little mini game that the KotOR didn't need to have, you know. But the fact that they added it was a nice little touch. Dang guys! All right, sorry for sucking so bad. Yeesh. Look at that. Look at that. low polygon characters. How dare they mock me? That was unfortunate, but perhaps your performance is not of a very high quality. You need to improve. All right. Be back later. All right. So, because we failed, I'm going to try it one more time, but I'll give you my good run that I win. So, I'll be right back in a second to a successful run at the swoop races. So, see you all in a moment. All right, we're back. I've decided to... I'm having a lot of trouble through this run doing the swoop bike race. I think it's just a combination of things going on right now. So, what I'm going to do is, I think, at a suitable time, I think I'm just going to do like a swoop race episode or something like that, like finish the ones, like just do it all together, like do the, like just have a focused episode where I can just pay attention to just swoop racing instead of having to do notes on other things like side quests and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and start doing the mission, and then at some point somewhere down the line just do like an episode just based on finishing the swoop bike races, like just all at once. So, you know, going back to Tatooine, finishing the final race there, doing the 3 there, just to show my better run. Because, like I said, I haven't really practiced for it, and I think it would be best doing it at another time. That way I don't spend a lot of time waiting to record between episodes. I'll just get it focused on it at one time. And we're at a part of the game where we can still kind of do that, so that'll be fine for us. So, anyway, let's go give the Republic their droid after getting it from the Sith base and brutally killing everyone inside. Because, you know. Alright, let's... Oh, that's right, that was to the hotel if we go back that way. Alright, let's talk to Robert. Or, was his name Robert? Sounded like that anyway. Oh yeah, let's see if we can figure out about those... I wonder if we can hack the computer about... the Republic mercenaries. Probably have to go somewhere else to figure that out. But yeah, let's see if we have any option there. Probably not. Let me do a quick. No. Okay. Nothing over there either. All right. Maybe we can ask the dude about it. So let me resave. I don't want to waste that spike. Those spikes are costly. Yeah, I'm, lazy and greedy lazy. So I want to reset that, despite that not being that big of a deal, since I'm not playing that type of character. So, although then again, not playing that character makes you think you would utilize the spikes and the repair parts a lot more sparingly, because you only get like so many options to utilize them. So. I don't think there's anyone in here I can talk to, and because we finished the Sith base scenario, the prisoners has been basically just gotten rid of, so they did whatever they did to him. So, all right, let's talk to Roland.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
Oh, yes, we have.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manan is the sole source of KotOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
What has the Republic done?
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes KotOR exports. But a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manan anyway. So we made a deal.
What sort of deal? Is this a deal that we will be changing, that got changed? The contents got changed up? What is it that Vader says, like, I am not altering the bargain of our, or the contents of our deal, or something. You know, for me being a fan of the original Star Wars movies, you'd think I'd have those quotes down, but I don't.
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest KotOR directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Oh, that's bad news. I'm being investigated.
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Galactic Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Galactic Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
Ah, so that's why they've been hiring all those mercenaries. So if we automatically get the results of that, the quest, so we can turn that in at some point now when we want to. Well, how do I get down there to help you out?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our KotOR packing room and enter the sub therein. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nolan. Good luck in your efforts.
Alright, well, it looks like with the information given, we found out the truth behind what the Republic's been working on down there. Apparently they want to synthesize the cult themselves to fight in the war, and some rebellious Selkath have done just that for the Republic. But unfortunately that means if they ever get caught, they would be restricted, if not yet outright kicked off the planet, although who's to say the Sith haven't been trying something different as well. But also there's something nasty down there if it keeps killing Republic soldiers and the mercenaries that go down there. So it looks like we have a fight up ahead for our heroes. Now, depending on how you're playing the game, this might be a no turning back point for the Manan planet itself. Some options may basically get you kicked off the planet, depending on how you solve what goes on down there in Manan. So I didn't want it to be a spoiler, but you kind of have to know about it now. So also, because this is the third planet I've done that deals with the star map, going down to the Manan Lake, or underwater of Manan, as soon as we get the star map, we're pretty much relegated to travel, which means certain story events will occur that'll change up certain things in the story. So if you've got any like plot details for a couple of characters on here, this would be, if you've been following the same path I have, then this will be a good chance to go back, either swap out your characters or go back to Evan Hawke and talk with all your characters and try to finish out the rest of the conversation scenes for all of your characters, because of what's going to happen after we do the dungeon, the bottom of the sea. So just kind of keep that in mind, and we'll consider what to do next. So can our heroes make it down to the bottom of the sea with no troubles? Or will a Ursula the Sea Witch come by, steal our voice, and keep us down in Davy Jones's locker? Find out next time on the next episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And may the Force be with you.